Hey good people, if you've clicked on this video to hear some things about the shunning policies of the Jehovah's Witnesses, well, you definitely came to the right place, but you clicked on the wrong video. I just released a work discussing this topic at length, so click the little card above me right now to hear my thoughts on their shunning policies. This video, however, is not nearly as serious. I wanted to talk to you about what kind of things keep me up at night. Now, based on my work, you may be thinking it's important in heavy matters like philosophy of mind or existentialism or something along those lines. But in reality, I'm usually tossing and turning at night wondering about stuff like, is disfellowshipping actually a real word? Even growing up, I never liked the word. It always fell on my ears wrong. It's kind of like that word Brexit. I mean, surely Brexit can't be a political movement. It sounds like a high-fiber breakfast cereal which helps seniors poop regularly. Likewise, when it comes to the JW's excommunication policies, disfellowshipping just lands on my ears like a sinister courier service. I know what you're thinking. This has got to be the stupidest video I've ever watched. Jesus, talk about a slow news day. And you're not wrong. This is the stupidest video on YouTube, but just hear me out. In my videos, you'll notice I generally use the word disfellowing. And I wasn't going to do this, but one of my dear commenters took me up on it the other day. She said, I've never heard it referred to as disfellowing. It's always been called disfellowshipping where I come from. Well, that's true. This is the generally accepted use of the word, and it does pass in their literature, the press, and just common usage. But by God, it's wrong. And I'm going to tell you why. I still can't believe I'm doing this. So here's the thing. The root of the word disfellowship is fellow, just like the root of association is associate. Those suffixes, tion or ship, function in English as nouns of states or conditions. Now it's true, autocorrect will reject my word disfellowing, but it will accept disfellowshipping, so it is a word and I'm clearly outnumbered on this. But it's silly. If I'm in communion with an associate, I'm not associationing with them. I'm associating with them because it's present participle. Wow, this is really a new low for me. I actually used the word participle in a video. Likewise, when you're in fellowship with someone, you are their fellow, and so you're fellowing with them. If you're joined in a cause with a party, you are fellowing with them in that mission. Besides, when someone separates themselves from the organization, they're not disassociationing, they are disassociating. Therefore, how can an elder body be in the process of disfellowshipping someone? And plus, I hate to point out the obvious, but still, no one's shipping anything here. And then I said to myself, wait a second. Maybe there's a difference between the suffix tion and ship. And so I was thinking about that long and hard. But that still doesn't work. Think about Facebook, okay? If you friend someone, you have befriended them. Should they accept? You're in a state of friendship because you're friending each other. Should you cease being friends with them, and I can think of a few of you who are probably doing this to me right now, you haven't unfriendshipped them, you're not unfriendshipping them, that's stupid. You have unfriended them. Okay, now here's my other argument, just for what it's worth. While disfellowing is not accepted, fellowing is in virtually all dictionaries, and even the Scrabble dictionaries, so suck on that. Are you going to argue with Scrabble? In the words of Will Ferrell and the other guys, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that battle every time. Okay, so in future videos, when you hear me say the word disfellow, disfellowed, disfellowing, or the like, I'm mostly being quirky, but by God, I am right about this. Yes, disfellowship is a word, but its variations are completely redundant. So I explained this to my commenter and said I would be doing a video on it because she brought it up. And she responded by saying, speaking of being grammatically correct, I can't abide people who say, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. It's wrong. Saying I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses is grammatically correct. If you could please explain this also in your video, I'd be eternally grateful. Failing that, I may have to run some kind of campaign to raise awareness of how saying I'm a Jehovah's Witness is grammatically incorrect thus saving my innocent ears from the horrors of this grammatical atrocity. I know what you're thinking, the grammar Nazis are out in full force today. Now, as I was reading this, it was totally new to me, but she's absolutely right. When I was a member, I always said that. I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And it's just nonsense because I wasn't witnessing Jehovah. That's impossible. So now I can look forward to losing sleep over that for the next several months. Thanks a lot, by the way. Anyway, I guess I beat this thing to death. What can I say? I'm Derek London, the most authoritative voice on all things Watchtower, bringing you the most exclusive and hard-hitting reportage. I'm really sorry about this. Please don't unsubscribe. Hey guys, did you like this video? You know what to do. And if something I mentioned today resonated with you, click one of them cards on this screen. I have lots of related content sure to interest you. Thanks as always for your views, and we'll see you next time.